Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Okay, I just noticed, guys, I just got on the charts, but you can see that we ended up sweeping the London lows. I don't know why my London and Asia are not popping up here. Oh, I have everything taken off here. Wow. Very bullish push. Hold on one second, guys. Very bullish push there. Today, Powell is speaking, so there's not crazy amounts of things going on, but when he speaks, sometimes the markets do move. And that is considered red folder news, so just a heads up, guys. So immediately what I'm looking at here, we did get the 4-hour rebalance, and we did actually trade into 50%, I believe, of the 4-hour range. Let's check. From high to low. Wow, we missed it. Actually, never mind. So we're actually getting a reaction here without trading into the 50% of this 4-hour leg. Yo, what's up, Casper? Good morning, bro. I did not expect that right away. We also do have another 4-hour fair value gap right here that we haven't filled yet. So now it comes from here. Yo, Warriors for Yeshua, working hard, bro. Glock's out for real is his name on my in my community, and he is going hard, bro. He's posting all types of stuff, doing a bunch of research. I love to see that. So I think what's probably going to happen here, guys, we have this 4-hour inverse. Whoops. That I think is probably going to get retested. I mean, can I take a setup here? Not really, even though I think this is going to push up. I mean, is there anything here for me to take? No. Is there anything here? No. This is actually a pretty nice looking breaker block. So I haven't really covered these yet. Yeah, let's go, bro. That hypes me up. That actually hypes me up to see people grinding. Okay, so we have a breaker right here. And if we come back down and retest this, I think this will be a good opportunity to push up. Maybe we get an IFEG from within here. But we have this 4-hour IFEG, like I said to you guys, that we've closed. We closed below it, but what happens oftentimes is we come back and we redeliver into it before potentially going down. Very interesting, though, what's happening here, because we did inverse a 4-hour, okay, to the upside right here. And I do think this is bullish. However, we do obviously still have sell side below us, so we have to be aware of it. But I still think this is probably going to end up being a bullish reaction to buy side. If it happens today, great. But from here, we're looking at a 184 to 200 point move, which is pretty significant. I don't know if it's going to happen today, especially with CPI tomorrow. My guess is that they keep everything here in the range. Oh, this light isn't even on. Hold on, guys. Let's turn this one off. Whoa. My guess is that they keep everything in the range until CPI tomorrow, and then they push it later. Because you guys know when CPI when CPI comes out, or FOMC, they often leave equal highs and equal lows for later on, and then they'll just kind of chop the market within a range, generate liquidity, and then take it out later. Good morning, Jose. What's up, bro? So yeah, this is definitely a tough spot to be in. We do, again, like I said, we have this bullish breaker here that formed. It's also another higher time frame breaker. So if we can trade into this fair value gap on the 1 minute, I wouldn't mind looking for longs. But again, I need to see something A+ for me to take it. Let's check and see real quick if there's any Mind Elevation Grand Rising, bro. Grand Rising to you too, sir. So there are, it looks like perfect equal highs up here. Let me make sure they're perfectly equal. They weren't swept. High of 21,893, high of, or 21,839, and then a high of 21,839. Okay, perfect. So we do actually have perfect equal highs up here that I would love to see get hit. They formed in the Asia session, I believe, or right before the Asia session. And then it looks like there's other equal highs here as well. Let me make sure those are... no, they're not perfectly equal. But nonetheless, that could be a potential draw on liquidity. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So we'll see what we get today. Again, this is like a very, very bullish reaction after sweeping London lows, so I would not be surprised. Yo, Kay, good morning. Kay, you look like you changed your profile, no? Whoops. So I would love to see a rebalance of this fair value gap to drive us higher, maybe up to these highs up here. Are there perfect equal highs here on the 1 minute? Let me look at the 1 minute, guys, and see if there's anything I'm missing. Oh, there are triple equal highs here. Oh, yeah, these should hit, guys. Let's see if we can get a setup up to here. So if we can get a sweep of this low, and then we rebalance somewhere here, then go up, I think that'll be a great setup. So again, guys, bullish breaker. There's tons of bullish breakers here. Again, I'd love to see this rebalance, sweep this low, and then get an upside setup to these perfect equal highs. Let me see if there's any other equal highs I'm missing here. Nothing perfect, nothing perfect. And then there's these up here. So let's see what we get, guys. But I think there might be a good setup here once this low gets swept, if we get that luxury. Because right now this 1 minute inverse swept, so I'm hoping this takes us to the downside and then we get a better setup later. I don't want to see this sweep right now. If it does, guys, then unfortunately I will have to miss out on the trade, but let's see if we get it. Again, guys, I always look for liquidity to get swept. And then I look for an upside move later. I'm looking at the 15-second chart here too, just to see if anything forms, but you can see there's no obvious fair value gaps in here. 30-second, nothing, so there's no setup for me to take. Jose, what FEG? We have the same FEG. Let's turn this on. Get some light up in this bitch. So yeah, guys, basically I'm looking for a sweep of this low right here. I want to see something form here, maybe an IFEG setup, and then that would take us up to the equal highs. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. It's fine, but... Yo, what's up, Chris? Good morning, bro. So I'm looking for something like this to the perfect equal highs. Would love, love, love to see that. Yeah, there is technically news at 10 a.m., but it's actually just Powell speaking, so it's not really news. It just will potentially drive the markets up or down. We'll see. So guys, nothing so far. I'm just looking at some previous buy days. I want to see if there's anything. Yeah, I hope this doesn't hit here, guys, but it looks like it's going to. Yeah, so there's the equal highs, unfortunately, but hopefully we still get another. We have another set of them here, so hopefully we get another setup. That does suck that they hit already, but what can you do about that, right? Yo, Charlie, what's up, bro? Charlie, I don't know if it was you or if it was somebody else. Somebody in the Discord lost their premium access, and I don't know why. But if that was you guys, if you are in the premium Discord and you all of a sudden lost premium membership, let me know, because I'll fix it for you. But I don't want you to be paying for premium and not getting access to the premium channels. Okay, so guys, I still like these equal highs up here. Okay, above Asia, there's equal highs, so I'd love to see those. Yeah, maybe it wasn't Charlie, but somebody, I think his name is Charles, who's in the premium, lost their premium membership for whatever reason. It like kicked them out, but it shouldn't have. I don't think. I don't know if they did anything. So guys, there is technically a 1 minute inverse here. Am I going to take this short? No, I'm not, because there's equal highs above us that I want to hit. Let me make sure this didn't form another set of equal highs. No, it did not. But what's probably going to happen here is we end up coming down and sweeping this low, right? We're inversing this 1 minute fair value gap, and then maybe we get another bullish IFEG setup from there. Yeah, no, I'm not buying here. Absolutely not. Absolutely not buying here, guys. But if we get a sweep of this low and a trade into like the 5 minute fair value gap again, then I'll look for another long. But let's see what we get, guys. Again, Powell is speaking in a few minutes. That is true. So yeah, we'll see. But like we'll be trading into, so there's all these, this is a bullish breaker right here, okay? And this is also a bullish breaker. This is also a bullish breaker. They're all bullish breakers. So we've tested it once, but if we can test it a second time and get something from within here, I think that'll be good. I do like that we sweeped London high, but I think there is potential to go higher here. We have more buy side right here in green. I'll label it in black because they're not equal highs. We have more buy side here that we missed that is also technically perfect equal highs, but they're right next to each other, so I don't give it as much value. In fact, on the 1 minute, they're a little further distant, so I'll give these another green label. Tyler Nelson, is your premium Discord open for anyone to join? Yeah, anyone who is interested in learning. But if you guys are just there for like callouts and you're not really interested in learning the model, I don't recommend it. It includes like live callouts for day trading, but it includes long-term investing, option selling, swing trading. But for day trading, this model is not difficult, but it's not easy and it takes time to learn. So if you're just looking for callouts, I wouldn't advise you join it. But if you're looking to learn the model and actually get profitable with this system, then I think it's a good idea. But again, you need to be willing to put in some work. I don't recommend it if you think it's just going to be easy peasy. I've had people join before that are just interested in callouts, and then they get sad because they get a call out once every like 2 or 3 days. Well, sometimes it's once every day, but most of the time it's once every 2 or 3 days. And they're not interested in spending time on the live streams watching me trade. So really it's up for people that want to put in the work. Alright guys, so no sweep of this liquidity yet. We did just trade into this new week opening gap, touched it by 1 tick. This doesn't look like a half bad scalp if we get a 1 minute inverse here. But is it A+? No. Do I think it will work today? Probably. Based on this price action. This IFEG right here did just close above. So if we hold it and we continue higher and form like a little 1 minute OB, I don't think this is a bad scalp up to the equal highs above. But if we end up closing back below this 1 minute fair value gap, I would not take it, guys. Ooh, another Discord member. Let's go. King's Place 25. If you're in here, happy to have you, bro. Alright, so we closed below, guys. I'm not interested in taking this IFEG anymore. Again, hopefully we can sweep this liquidity and then get a setup later. Oh, guys, heads up. If you're in the Discord, thank you, Kay, for letting me know. There's apparently people trying to scam. They're using my username, and they're reaching out to people pretending to be me. So if you guys get random Discord notifications from me, here's what it looks like. Something like this. Hello to the person. A warm welcome. Greetings. I hope your trading activities are going well. First of all, if you fall for those, I feel bad for you. But second of all, I don't sound like that. I'm not gonna say a warm welcomes. A warm welcomes. How is your trading going so far? Let's go, Tyler. I'm planning on going all in this year. I'm selling all my stuff and going to save all the money for that. Hopefully, I'll have 10 to 15K to put in. Let's go, bro. So, Tyler, if you're new to trading too, if you don't want to go all in on day trading, which I actually don't advise, I advise you guys go all in on long-term investing and swing trading and option selling. That's how you're going to actually earn some Indian. I just read Indian and I said, oh my God. Wow, I'm reading comments while I'm talking. What was I going to say? Oh, I recommend, Tyler, that you go all in on long-term investing, swing trading, and option selling with your actual hard-earned cash. And then I would recommend using a prop firm to try and learn day trading and try and become profitable. It'll save you a lot more money, and it'll save you from going on tilt and actually losing your hard-earned money. All right, so there's the sweep of liquidity to the downside there at 10 a.m. Again, hopefully we get a setup here. Doesn't look promising, but yeah, so there's the second set of equal highs, unfortunately. Yeah. So yeah, guys, there was nothing here. I mean, like, could you have gone in? There was this, look at this 5-minute candle. It smoked everything. So the odds of you getting in here and having a successful trade are slim to none. So our only other hope is to get a setup to these equal highs. So I'm going to delete all these. Whoops. Okay, so we smoked a bunch of equal highs. Let's see what happens. Send me 1 Bitcoin for 10 in return. Reassess your life if you fall. I know, bro. It's crazy. I can't believe people actually fall for those scams. But nonetheless, I still have to reach out because some people are new to Discord. They don't know how it works. Then they're like confused when they get messages from people thinking it's the person. Man, guys, I wish we could get a setup here, but I really don't see anything. I'm sorry. All I really need is one thing. But this does look good, I'm not going to lie. Guys, should we try and take a 1-minute scalp to the equal highs? Again, guys, I'm not going to take this. There's no setup, but this does look pretty decent to go up to these equal highs. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that, bro. Huh? Yeah, so you guys can see, guys, this is a super bullish reaction from London. I mean, maybe we do get the bullish delivery today. We'll see. But again, until there's a setup for me, I can't take anything. But I still would love to target these equal highs today. Would love to target them. So if we can get something, guys, let's say we come down and sweep this low again and then get an IFEG, I'll take it. But again, you guys know my model. I need a sweep of liquidity. If you were awake at 9 o'clock, this was excellent. Look at this IFEG. We swept the London lows. Or this was past even London. It was the London from yesterday, guys. Previous London lows. And then we had a very beautiful 1-minute IFEG. So if you were able to take this down here, look at this setup. And then it delivers you all the way up. It holds the IFEG the whole time. Stop to break even at this high or a partial. I would honestly even move my stop to break even at this high. And then partial here, and then you could have held the rest to where we are right now. Greg, good morning. Yeah, Powell is speaking right now, you guys. He started speaking at 7 or 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay, so if you look at the 15, I'm looking at the 15-second here at the same time, guys. There is a bullish fair value gap here, so can I short this? No. And there wasn't anything A plus in this leg, so nothing shortable here. I thought I had a good setup, but I didn't listen to your voice. Yeah, guys, always listen. Always listen to my voice in the background. I'll tell you if you're taking a good trade or not. Always remember, is it in premium or discount of the range? Are you longing in discount? Are you shorting in premium? If those two answers are yes, that's a good sign. Are there equal highs or equal lows below you or above you as a target? That's a good sign. Did we sweep major liquidity? If we did, that's a great sign. If those three things are all in confluence, you're probably going to take a profitable trade. But if they're not, then you have to be careful. So I'm hoping, guys, that we get one more dip down to sweep this low. Maybe trade into like this little volume imbalance here. Maybe this 1 minute PD array. Sweep the liquidity and then get the setup. Really hoping for that. Because today could potentially be a buy day. It could potentially be a buy day. We do have lots of liquidity resting above us. And we also have a 5-minute fair value gap up here. I know some people don't really use these, but I do. The last fair value gap in a leg, okay, when we have a down move and we have a fair value gap left, on the 5-minute, it's often a target for price. I would not be surprised to see this hit today. Shorted in premium with triple equal bottoms, held below the 50%, but closed above. I saw a pattern in the previous times it closed above. It gave a quick buy scalp. Interesting, Greg, or interesting, Robert. Yeah, so you guys do see earlier today, I was calling, or yesterday, I was calling these equal lows, and we finally swept them in the London session. So we got it. We got a setup up here, but I mean, I would never have held this all the way down. Also, we missed this obvious buy-side liquidity here, and then we had an inverse, but nothing that was extremely A+ in my view. I wish there was a setup, guys, but like there's nothing here. We did trade into the 15 minutes, so I do think this is bullish, guys. I really do. It's just tricky finding an entry. It really is. So this 1 minute fair value gap, I'd love to see us trade into this. I would love to see that. And if we can get a setup from here, that would be gorgeous. So let's see if the market gods give us an opportunity here. So something along these lines. That's what I'm looking for today. Yeah, guys, I've told you many times before, but the main goal of this channel is to teach people discipline. I take 1-2 trades a maximum a day. If the first trade is a small loss or break even, I take a second trade most of the time if I still see the draw, a strong draw on liquidity. And then that's it. If the first trade is a big loss or like a full-size loss, then I don't take a single other trade. But if I can teach you one thing, guys, it's just to be disciplined. Damn, so we didn't sweep the liquidity. There is a really good looking 15-second IFEG, but I don't take 15-second plays, so I'm not going to be taking that. Does look good though. You guys can see the 15-second right here. If you guys want to try this, you can. Is it A+? No. We didn't sweep obvious liquidity. We did sweep this low, and we are bouncing from the new week opening gap. I don't know, it's tough. I think this might work. This is why I don't like looking at the 15-second chart, because I know what a good setup looks like, and it looks really nice. And now your stop would have already been at break even, so it's technically a free trade if you're on the 15. Yeah, I mean, we are... so we're not in discount of this range, K, but we're in discount of this range. Or we were in discount of this range. Wait, were we? Oh, no, we pulled up discount earlier and we didn't actually reach it. But this still looks pretty bullish to me, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes you don't really need to be in discount. I mean, I prefer it, but if I see perfect equal highs above me and a good setup, I'll take it regardless. I just don't understand. I thought I saw it correctly, but it's like I need someone over my shoulder. Yeah, you know, Robert, it takes time, bro. Like, you're not... It took me years before I could do this without help. Like anything, the more time you spend with it, the better you're going to get at it. And it will happen over time. But yeah, Kay did bring up a good point, guys. It is better to be in discount of a range. Technically, we're not in discount of this leg, but we are in discount. I think we're in discount of this leg. Let me see. No, we never even hit discount of that leg. Yeah, I mean, ideally, guys, I would prefer to see this setup happen in discount of the range, but it doesn't have to. We just swept London lows, and it's very bullish so far, so wouldn't be surprised if we get a setup. But again, ideally, you want to be in discount, yes. But sometimes, like, I know how market structure needs to look. We've been making lower highs and lower lows, and we just had this very bullish breakout, which tells me there's potentially a change in the state of delivery, and we have perfect equal highs above us. A bunch of equal highs already hit. So I still think there's potential for this to go up today. Robert, new 25K eval. Did you blow the other one, Robert? So I think this is probably going to be what delivers us higher here, if I had to guess, but can't take this, guys, unfortunately. I wish I could. Yeah, guys, also if you're in the community, like talk to each other in the chats, because you guys can share ideas and you can learn from each other. Share videos that you learn, like Yeshua, Warriors for Yeshua has been sending videos of different ranges and things he's learned. I prefer you guys keep it ICT, but again, anything that helps you personally, you're welcome to share it. I just say I prefer to keep it ICT so that people that are new and learning don't get overwhelmed with a bunch of information, but you guys can also add each other as friends, do whatever, chat, whatever you want to help learn. I'm good for a while. I really don't get this stuff. Bro, this is not easy. It's not for everybody. I think if you put the work in, anybody can learn it, but it takes time. Like, immediately when I look at the charts, I know what I'm looking for because I've been doing this for almost 5 years now, looking at these screens almost every day. Wow. Brian Joy, I've been looking at this stuff for over 1.5 years and still haven't taken a trade. That's amazing. That's real discipline right there. That is real discipline. It might be because you're fearful. I don't know if it's because you're fearful or because you're not, or because you're disciplined. But regardless, either way, it still yields the same result, and you're not losing real money, which is good. I'm telling you guys, this business is hard, 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 hard. And there's an allure of get rich quick because it's so easy to enter. All you need is a credit card, and you can get into the markets. So the barrier to entry is slim to none, but it's extremely difficult to learn, so it's almost like you're a pro athlete that's just jumping onto the basketball court or the soccer field or whatever, or the football field, with zero experience and expecting to hit a home run or score a touchdown or score a goal against people that have been doing this for... You're playing against professionals, right? Look at this daily chart, guys. I haven't seen daily price action like this in so long. It looks like a barcode. It's wild. I haven't seen this happen in so long. But again, guys, why is my bias bullish right now? We swept obvious sell side yesterday. We inversed a 4 hour to the upside. I think this is going up. We have buy side above, equal highs. And yeah, like basically we've inversed everything to the upside and we're coming down and retracing. So that's why I really like the downside move. Let me see. So guys, look at this. On the 1 hour time frame, we did trade into discount of this range right here. So we technically did go into discount. So everything here to me points up. The only issue is I'm not getting a setup. This is why the 15-second and the 30-second can be good. You can see we swept this liquidity right here, inverse fair value gap, and it's delivering up now. But I don't take 15-second trades. Though I do think this is going to work. So if you guys really want, okay, if you haven't taken a trade today and you want to risk a 1-to-1, you can try this. Whoops. Do I recommend it? No, there's no setup here, but I do think this will probably work to the equal highs above us. Maybe Powell says something which gives them and unlocks the market gods to give us a liquidity sweep to go up, but until then, I can't take a trade personally. Do you have a video of what you offer in the premium Discord? No, I don't, Tyler, but I'll explain it really quickly again, guys. Long-term swing trading, all of my long-term investments, every stock that I add in my long-term portfolios, I include all of my option selling. So like when I sell options on Tesla or Enphase or Amazon or Apple or Google, that's how I collect a lot of monthly income. And then live callouts. If I'm not live trading on YouTube or in the Discord, by the way, guys, officially this week now, we're doing 2 live streams in the Discord every week on the most important days. So tomorrow for CPI and then on Thursday for PPI. They're both going to be in the Discord. And the nice thing about Discord is there's no lag, so everything you're seeing is in real time. So I include that. Then if I'm not actually live streaming on YouTube or Discord, there are live callouts that I post. We just had a pretty big win on, what was it, yesterday, guys? I can't remember if I called it yesterday or Monday. Or actually it was yesterday, because yesterday was Monday, right? So we have the live callouts, and then of course, like I said, the swing trading, options trading, and long-term investments. So yeah. All right, guys. So I think these equal highs are hitting now. Again, can I take anything to them? No, but I think it's gonna work. So I wish I could take something, but there's nothing A+ here. Maybe the market gods give us one more down sweep. I'm hoping that, and we get this liquidity sweep. But until then, unfortunately, I can't take anything. If you guys want to try a 1-to-1, this is risky for sure, but you can try it. So again, I'm praying for one more liquidity sweep. to go up. But on the 15-second chart, we had a bullish reaction after sweeping this internal low on the 15-second. So I would not be surprised if that delivers us higher. If you want to do a 1-to-1 RR here trade, you can. I don't recommend it, but my model is not presenting itself right now. So unfortunately, that causes me to have to pass on the trade. If you're having a video for your Discord members tomorrow, will you be on tomorrow morning? Brian, I told everyone in the community that when I hit 1,300 subscribers on YouTube, that I was going to start exclusively live trading for the people that are paying for the community twice a week. So 2 days, the most important days of the week, are going to be not on YouTube. They're going to be in the Discord directly for premium members, because it's only fair. You know, they're paying for a community. I want them to have as much value as possible. So 2 days of the week from now on are going to be on Discord. 3 days of the week are going to be on YouTube. And later on, as I get more subscribers and more community members, as we grow the community, I'm going to pretty much put it exclusively to the Discord. I'll still come on in the pre-market on YouTube so I can explain my game plan. But as far as the actual trades I take, we'll keep it in the Discord. It's only fair, like I said, to the people who are in the community. Jose, it depends on the week. So I pick the days that are going to be the best price action. And yeah, Tyler, I do offer coaching in the Discord. So what's included, you get one 30-minute session of one-on-one coaching. If you guys want more than that, I'm happy to include a few extra. Like maybe we'll do one a month or something as part of your membership. I'm not going to do that forever, because if I do that forever, all of a sudden I'm going to have 30-minute coaching calls every single day with a bunch of people, and then I'm not going to have time to do anything else. But for now, I'm willing to include it. So you guys can have coaching calls with me if that's something you're interested in personally. But I think I'm going to include that for like 5 more people maximum, because anything more than that, and I'm going to not have any time to do anything else. Okay, so again, guys, no liquidity sweeps yet. Everything here is just chop, 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 chop. Trying to get the yearly, but I'm insufficient, so please keep the deal for me, because I need all the help I can get. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so, Robert. I'm gonna keep it in probably until at least 2,000 subs, so you guys have time. But if you need help, Robert, just reach out to me and we can figure something out. Man, guys, so no setup here, unfortunately, still. Again, if we miraculously get this liquidity sweep, that's where I'll be looking for a long. This looks to me like accumulation to move higher, so we'll see what we get. But again, guys, I need an IFEG to be able to take a profitable trade. Or a trade, I mean, not a profitable trade, but to take a setup. I hate when trades go without me, bro, but it's part. If you guys are getting FOMO right now, I mean, I feel it, but you also have to understand that that's part of the game, right? You're not gonna get every single trade. You're a real ninja. Yeah, I mean, we can figure something out, Robert. If you really need it, let me know and we'll figure something out. But I don't think it's the worst deal in the world. You're getting the Discord for like 60 cents a day. I think that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, possible liquidity sweep coming to the downside. Again, you have to be patient, guys. If it goes without me, it is what it is. I'm not going to complain about it. But if we end up getting the liquidity sweep, then we should get a good setup. So, as always, guys, we'll see. Ooh. Do. So it looks like another set of equal highs just formed here on the 1 minute. This mean nothing to me, by the way, but again, the only thing I can look for here, guys, is a liquidity sweep of this low, right? Stop out all the traders who are long to go higher. Yeah, I mean, possibly worse for sure. It doesn't mean, like, we already traded into discount. We already swept the London lows, so this could easily just go higher here because a lot of people who were along the market from the last few days have been stopped out with this drop right here. We traded into the 15-minute once, the 15-minute fair value gap. We did rebalance it, so I would fully expect this to move here. Unfortunately, again, guys, there's no entry, but if you want to try a 1-to-1, I think these highs are hitting now. So, wish there was something I could tell you, something I could give you to enter here, but I don't trade the 15-second chart, and the 15-second chart did deliver, so it is what it is. But again, guys, the number one thing I practice here is patience and discipline. Just because I believe something's going to happen doesn't mean I'm going to click the button randomly to get there. You have to be willing to watch trades go without you sometimes. And again, if this is your model, guys, and you can trade a 2022, right? So we changed the state of delivery here. I think, by the way, guys, this could go a lot higher today. So hopefully we get a setup maybe up to this buy side. We'll see. Something should come today. But for now, there's nothing I can take personally. But you can see we swept obvious liquidity, change in the state of delivery. Now we're delivering higher highs, which tells me this is likely coming and these are likely coming. Maybe we get a very bullish day today and we hit up here. So we should potentially get a setup. And maybe we get something to the 5-minute fair value gap that I was talking about earlier, above these internal highs here. So we shall see. Now we just swept this high. I don't want to see this wick down. I'd love to just see this deliver cleanly up to buy side. So, I mean, personally, I would love to see this low hit first, but I just, for market structure's sake and to see the day behave well, I want to see this cleanly deliver here. And I hope nobody's taking this right now. I said you guys could take a 1-to-1 if you want. I wouldn't recommend it, but I hope nobody's really in this. Yeah, there you go, guys. No setup, no trade. I love to hear it. That makes me so happy. Yeah, so yeah, guys, I mean, look at this, okay? Do you guys understand what I'm looking at here? Sweep of liquidity. We were making lower highs and lower lows, and we're all of a sudden having this massively bullish reaction. So that tells me personally that this is going to be a bullish setup to the upside here. I think these highs are hitting today, so hopefully we get a setup. It's not over. If we get some kind of a plus IFEG to the downside, maybe after we sweep these equal highs, we should still get a setup to higher up. Because this is a very bullish reaction here. Oh, Tyler's in. Careful, Tyler. No, Tyler. Do not. Were you saying to jump into the Discord, or are you saying to jump into a trade? Okay, so there's the equal highs, guys. I hope Tyler's not jumping into the trade, because this is not a setup, guys. If you don't understand the model, please do not enter any trades, especially when there's no setup. I'm telling you guys right now, there was nothing in here. Now, on the 15 second there was, but don't drink and trade. Yeah, so hopefully maybe we get something here, guys. So if this 1 minute inverses to the downside after we swept liquidity, maybe we get a dump to this low and then an IFEG to the upside. But again, guys, first of all, today there is red folder news. So if there is an AAA plus setup, I will take it with a cash and a funded account. If it's not a plus, guys, I'll probably just stick to eval, because tomorrow is the real news, right? Tomorrow, let me show you guys in the Discord. You can obviously access this on Forex Factory, but tomorrow is CPI. So I'm going to be on the Discord first thing in the morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. And this is going to be the time when the market movement is going to be A+. So we should get a really good setup in the morning. And then on Thursday, we have PPI. So when you guys see red folder news on Forex Factory, this is the time where you should be looking for trades. And today, there is also red folder news, but it's just Jerome Powell speaking. He's the Fed chair, for those of you who don't know. So yeah. Wow. Tesla's really dumping. I want to sell another round of puts on Tesla. I'll alert that in the Discord if I do it, guys. So, technically right now, we did just sweep equal highs. And in theory, this 1 minute fair value gap should deliver us higher, right? But if we end up closing below it, I don't think this is a bad short. Now, I'm bullish today, so I'm not going to take this. But in theory, guys, it could deliver us back down here. Could. Again, am I bearish today? No. Look at what happened on the 15-minute chart. Does this look bearish to you? We're completely changing the state of delivery of price. It looks like we're going to these two highs here for sure. So I am only looking for long setups today. You guys see how I immediately switch my bias? I'm looking at the high time frame. I see a change in the state of delivery. We're making lower highs and lower lows, and all of a sudden we have this big bullish reaction after sweeping liquidity. This is a change in the state of delivery, and all I'm looking for is pullbacks and then a setup to the upside. But on a day like today, 1 minute fair value gaps can easily work to the upside. So if you want to trade this model using fair value gaps to go to the upside, you can. I don't do that. I want to see an IFEG. Those are more accurate to me. They work a lot more efficiently. Now on a buy day like this, sometimes they do work, but again, I like to trade the most efficient setup for me, and that is IFEGs. I look for a liquidity sweep. In this case, I don't really need it anymore. I just want to see a fake down move and then an inverse fair value gap to the upside. Let's see what we get though. Has anybody taken a trade today? Anybody at all? Okay, so here's the IFEG. Let's see if this works. Warriors for sure like the stream. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. If you guys are enjoying the stream, if you appreciate discipline and patience, I know that we haven't taken a trade today, but it really helps the algorithms if you guys like the stream. So in theory, guys, this 1 minute fair value gap should deliver price higher. In theory, if we close below it though, I would not be surprised to see a dump, and then hopefully we get a setup afterwards. But if you guys really want to try something, I do think these highs are coming. I don't know how we're going to get to them. Sometimes they trick price, they trick people. But this, to me, looks like an extremely bullish reaction. We have a lot of low resistance liquidity up here. So yeah. Warriors for Yeshua, are you on Discord? I think I'm pretty sure Warriors for Yeshua is the guy that's been posting in the market chat. Glocks out for real. FR. GLOCKSOUTFR. Let's go, Tyler. I just saw somebody join the Discord. I think that was you. If that was you, bro, I'm hyped to have you, and we're gonna kill it. My main goal in that Discord, guys, is to teach you guys everything that I know. On YouTube, I'm also offering that free course for absolute beginners. So if you guys want to watch that, every Wednesday an episode's coming out. The first episode came out last Wednesday. This Wednesday, the second one's coming out. Yeah, I'm super stoked to have you, bro. I think it'll be a good opportunity. Just be prepared to learn, because this is not a get rich quick scheme. I always say to you guys, if you're looking for something simple and a quick fix, trading is not for you, I promise you. But if you're willing to put in the work and the screen time, then it will definitely be worth it for you in the long term. But yeah, this definitely, guys, since Trump has been in office, the market has been a lot more difficult. I know you guys saw me take a few $1,000 trades last week. People are posting Warriors for Yeshua, not a get rich quick scheme. By the way, Warriors for Yeshua, I've been seeing your comments in the Discord, but we're obviously focusing on trading today, so I'm not gonna comment on those until later. But yeah, I'm so happy to hear that, Tyler. These are the types of people, guys, I want in my community. People that are willing to work hard. They understand it's a slow process. It's not a get rich quick scheme. If you have that mentality and you're willing to put in the work, that is the type of people I want in the community. Not people who, like this guy joined the other day and he was like, where the first thing he commented was, where are the live alerts? Where can I get access to the live alerts? And immediately I told him, the live alerts are here, but trust me, bro, it's much better to learn the stuff yourself. And also sometimes the live alerts are not in real time. You have to be careful because, you know, by the time I post, the market would have already moved potentially. Now, sometimes I get them right and they're and on time, but most of the time, guys, you want to be there on the charts, ready to click the button to get the best entry, not waiting for me. And I said, if you're looking for that, it's much better to trade with me live in the Discord and on YouTube. It's more real time, it's more hands-on, you'll understand what I'm doing more so. And if you guys don't have conviction in your trade, you're not going to be able to take the setup, right, with size. Because if you're not confident in what you're clicking the button for, then you're probably going to lose. Okay, guys, so here's the 1 minute inverse. If you're bearish on the market, this, in my eyes, is a decent short if we close below the 1 minute fair value gap. Now, am I taking this? No, because I'm bullish on the day. I think we're going to this buy side. So I would like to see this 1 minute work to the upside. So what I'm praying for is that we get an inverse, maybe we sweep some liquidity, and then we go lower. But I don't know if that's going to happen today. Robert, serious question. Should I borrow $30 for Apex eval to take advantage of CPI? I noticed I never trade well before CPI because I think the market is grabbing liquidity before red folder. Yeah, Robert. What? No, Robert. You shouldn't be borrowing money to get evals. Guys, if you can't afford a $30 eval account, you should not be borrowing money. You should not be buying stuff on credit. I think that's really dumb. And also, guys, if you can't pass an eval account without CPI, it doesn't make sense. Like, it might feel good to get a funded account, but if you can't trade, if you can't consistently be profitable, you're just going to blow it. So now you're spending $30 on the eval and the $100 or $85 to fund the account, and then you're just going to blow it. So don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. Don't buy prop firms with money you can't afford to lose. It's just not worth it. Okay, so guys, if you're looking for a short, pay attention to what happens after this 1 minute closes. Now, again, guys, I think today is bullish, so I would never take this short. But if it does end up working to the downside, then you guys can try something if you want. Sorry, I'm tweaking. If this ends up closing below and we get a down move, then we can look for an IFEG afterwards. But in theory, guys, I think this 1 minute is actually going to work to the upside. Man. It's been a while since we've basically taken a mid trade on a Monday and nothing in the morning on Tuesday. But do you guys understand what I'm talking about when I say if price action is bullish, okay? Like I showed you guys, this 15-minute looks ultra bullish in my eyes. Almost every fair value gap should work to the upside. So I'm expecting this to work to deliver us up to here. So if you guys want to try something, okay, it would look something like this, okay? If you want to try a long setup, again, I'm not taking this. It's not my model, but you guys can. In theory, guys, we should deliver from this 1 minute to go higher. Personally, it's not for me. If you understand this model and it works for you, you can take this. And for a lot of people, it does. It's a small risk for a high reward. But again, it's not my model, so I don't take it. Yeah, and Warriors for Yeshua is right. I mean, think about everybody who's been profiting off these down moves could potentially get stopped out here. Now, the reason I'm being a little bit cautious today, guys, is because tomorrow is CPI, right? So, you know, this could work. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, CPI is tomorrow, and liquidity is being generated for those days. So, you have to be careful. Okay, I wish I could just tell you guys to take this and you can make a quick buck, but it's not for me. $21,885.75 is where the majority of short stop losses are. So we also did, guys, just inverse this 15. So I would not be surprised. I mean, we're trading into it already, right? Let me get rid of these new week opening gaps so you guys aren't confused. But I think there's gonna, hopefully we get some kind of a setup within here on the 1 minute chart. We inversed a 30. Oh, we did trade into this tiny 30 minute right here. Yeah, so guys, when I'm charting, notice what I'm looking at. Like, I looked at the 30 minute. You see how I see we're rejecting from a 30 minute fair value gap. I don't want to leave everything on the charts because it's kind of confusing for some people. But again, guys, you can see why I think this is bullish. Sweeping London low, lower highs, lower lows, big displacement above all these levels, which tells me this is very likely. We also have the top of the new week opening gap here. I just have the orange line here, so I don't have to include the new week opening gaps. But and then again, guys, ultimately this 5 minute looks like it's waiting to be rebalanced. So that's what I'm looking for today. And you can see we are getting the bullish reaction from this 1 minute fair value gap. I think this is going to deliver us up here. I think so. But again, it's CPI day. It's not my model. Unfortunately, my model didn't present itself on the 1 minute today. But what I'm really excited for, guys, definitely is going to be tomorrow morning. What I think is going to happen, guys, I'm going to take a guess here. And again, a guess is not a reason to take any trades. But I think CPI is going to wick us up to this this set of equal highs up here. And then maybe we get a dump later. But I think this is the draw for the next 2 days right here. So this is what I'm going to focus on. And then we'll see. But yeah, Powell is speaking right now, guys. So be careful of like random little dumps in the market. Or pumps. Just really depends what he says. Do, 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 do. Okay, so there's another push. Again, guys, if you want to take something, I don't think this is bad if this is your model. However, it's not mine, so I'm not taking it. Again, I don't want you guys to miss out if you want to take something that other people like to take. I don't think this is bad. But, again, completely up to you. Low resistance liquidity, buy side above. Super strong reaction today. I don't know what Powell said or what the whole situation is, but again, guys, this is all algorithmic. Sweep of London low, stopping out longs, and then delivering to where we were actually supposed to deliver up here yesterday. But so you guys see what I said? On a bullish day, bullish fair value gap should work to the upside. Right? But if you think that we're potentially going to reverse, you want to see this close below, and this is your entry for a short down to sweep liquidity. Now today, guys, again, I think this is delivering up here. But, again, there's no model for me, so it is what it is. Not going to cry about it. I know one day this week I can easily make a few $1,000 if I really want to with an A+ IFEG setup, specifically tomorrow or Thursday. So if you guys can trade with size, guys, you basically will realize over time that it's not about taking every single setup. It's about taking 1 or 2 good setups a week, and it can pay for whatever you need, essentially. Now, again, I've told you guys before that day trading is not my only source of income, but it definitely helps, you know, to earn a little bit extra on the side. So don't focus. If you guys are not profitable, do not focus on day trading being your primary income. Use it as a means to an end. I think that's what the right terminology would be here. Boo, doo, 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 doo. Exactly. Like, how bad does it feel, guys, if you chase a trade to the upside and then it reverses against you and you're like, oh my god, why didn't I just wait? Could have gotten an A+ setup later. That happens time and time and time again. And yeah, so the minute you take a bad trade, guys, oftentimes you almost instantly regret it. Now again, I told you guys I believe that bullish fair value gaps are going to work to the upside today. I was praying for another liquidity sweep here, which we never got. But it is what it is. Okay, so again, guys, I think, like I said, okay, look at this reaction. Okay, this is super bullish. Okay, I think these highs are hitting. Again, is there a setup forming? Unfortunately not. I wish there was, but there is not. There is a 15-second fair value gap that just formed, and we closed above it, so that could deliver us, guys. But again, I don't trade the 15-second chart. Well, is anybody in this long? To the buy side above? Out of the bounce of that, out of this 1 minute fair value gap? Javier, just buy and close your eyes. Yeah, I would say that, but tomorrow's CPI, so that's why I would be nervous to take this personally. Again, I would never take this anyways, but the day before CPI, you have to be careful because sometimes they make it look like it's going to be a continuation day and then it doesn't end up being. But again, like if you look at the structure here on the 15, I mean, it's undeniable that this is it. That this is bullish. Greg is in. So, Greg, did you take the retracement into this fair value gap right here, like I said? Or did you take something else? If you guys are in from this fair value gap, okay, please, please, please move your stop to break even. Have your stop right here, because if we are bullish, we should not trade below this fair value gap right here. Okay, this is the minimum, the lowest we should go. To trade into it to go higher. I'd prefer... Oh, Greg was in from this morning. Did you take this IFVG this morning, Greg, at 9 o'clock? Of course, guys. Of course, Greg took this IFVG. Ooh. So I would not be surprised, guys, just to see like random dumps to sweep some liquidity. Maybe we get something. I'm still in hope. I'm still hopeful we get something, but we'll have to see. Maybe a delivery out of a fair value gap to go higher, but this is the kind of day, guys, where unfortunately on the 1 minute chart, there's oftentimes nothing A+. You would have had to get in on this IFEG, which was extremely difficult to get in from. And then an immediate pump at 9:30 is wild. How's the rest of the market doing right now? Biggest mover end phase? Yes, this is when we sold puts on in the Discord, guys. This is printing for me. I'm happy about that. AMD's doing well. How's the Mag 7 doing? Tesla, of course, dumping. Nike up. This is another one I've been selling calls on and I have shares on in the Discord. What is poorly performing? Disney is poorly performing. I want to add some Disney for a swing trade. I don't know if I've called it already in the Discord. I think I have, but we are in a swing trade in this already, but I want to add some more. Okay. Well. Oh, man. Uncle Powell is bullish right now. Yeah, he's probably talking dovishly. Never trade when Uncle talk. Yeah. I mean, sometimes, Kay, you can take advantage of it. I think today is one of those days. But, again, guys, I wish I could take something. But I told you, when we are bullish on the day, it's very likely that bullish fair value gaps work to the upside. So I think this is going here. But, Robert, did you go to school for real estate? Help you see the market, understand the market better. Well, Robert, I'll tell you this, okay? I love a deal. Okay, it doesn't matter what it is, but real estate trained me to look for deals. So when I see something on discount in the markets, that is when I love to long-term invest. So like when I see Tesla trading at discounts, when I see AMD trading at discounts, Nike, good companies that pay consistently and earn consistently, I love deals. So the same thing in real estate, it trained me to look for a deal, and yeah. But in the markets, as far as day trading is concerned, I don't really care too much about that. But I guess you could look at it kind of like premium and discount, right? When you are in discount of a range, you're getting something at 50% off the current value, right? So you want to look for A+ setups in premium. Okay, guys, I think that we're probably coming down to enter this 1 minute fair value gap. Let's see if I'm right. But if not, then this is just going to come down, fake move, and then go up to the buy side. Home Depot looks good. So if those of you guys who are in here right now, okay, I'm gonna give you the sauce with long-term investing. Buy companies at heavy discounts. I'm telling you, it's the best way to do it. Don't worry too much about anything else. But like, for example, look at AMD right now. We are trading at almost, it's basically 50% off the highs. Okay, the P ratio is still high on this company, but they have a high P ratio for a reason. They're trading at heavy discounts. Look at Enphase. This is a solar company. I mean, we're trading. Look at how far we're trading here. It's an 82% discount. Now, this is a higher risk trade. This is a swing trade for me. But regardless, and I can explain that another time. But you're looking for companies in discount. Look at Nike. Okay, Nike is an incredible company. They're heavily profitable. They're ultra consistent. And for whatever reason, they're trading down 60%. Every time this happens in previous times, so like when this happened here, sorry, let me take the magnet tool. When this happened here and we traded down, this is a 25% drop, but look what happened afterwards. Let's look at this drop. Was this over 60%? This was a 45% drop. Well, look what happens afterwards. What was this drop right here? 61% decline in Nike's share price, and look what happens afterwards. So every time that this type of thing happens, guys, this is when you want to be investing in the company. So yeah. Jose, done for the day. Actually felt really good trading, especially with MNQ. Let's go, bro. Jose, did you take this bullish 1 minute FEG to the upside? What did you take? So this 1 minute fair value gap, guys, could be what delivers us up here. Again, my model is not taking bullish fair value gaps to the upside, but if you're in this long, you should expect continuation from here. Where's the path tool? Right, I told you guys already this should deliver us up, but whoa. My God, guys, me and the path tool we're not friends, but I told you this should deliver us all the way up to buy side. But now we should probably use this to go higher, right? We're trading back to create fair value in the markets. If this closes below, guys, I think this low is coming though. 350 for the day. Took it from 21,770 to 21,870. Wow. That's awesome, bro. So again, guys, none of this is my model, but if we can close below this 1 minute fair value gap, I would not be surprised to see this low come, right? This is an IFEG setup. everyone who's long from this leg of price has their stop loss over here. And again, tomorrow's CPI, so is delivery guaranteed? No, like I said earlier. Yeah, this actually looks pretty good for a short, I'm not going to lie. But you need to see the 5-minute close below. I don't know if it's going to give us the opportunity. Let's see how this closes. Hold on, guys. Magnet tool. This closes in a few seconds. So I actually think this is a pretty good looking short. If we can close below. If we don't close below, then there's no trade. So we need to see the body of this close below the fair value gap. Alright, so the 5-minute didn't close below, unfortunately. So on a day like CPI, guys, I would love to see a 5-minute fail like this, because that tells me that this low is coming and we can move our stop to break even pretty quick. And then potentially look for a lower, but yeah, the 2-minute closed down, K, but this is a bullish day. So I'm not looking for just any fair value gap to close. I want to see every single one close below. 2-minute close below. The 3-minute did not close below. Closed right at it. Could it work? Absolutely, guys. But again, I told you we're super bullish today. We broke out of a huge pattern of lower highs and lower lows. I think these highs are coming. So I'm not going to take any shorts today unless it is so A+ that I can't deny it. And right now, the 5-minute short is the only thing that I would even come close to considering. I'm good. I'm out. Good call on MNQ. I'm waiting to see for another setup. Let's go, Greg. Yeah, so if I see another setup, guys, I will call it. But I think right now, I think this just is going to go up. I know this type of pattern. It happens not often, but when it does, it's very hard to short this, guys. So I'd rather see the dump come, maybe a sweep of this liquidity and get an IFEG to the upside. But we'll see. But to me, it looks like this is just delivering back to the 5-minute to fill unfilled orders to go higher. Like, if this 5-minute inverses to the upside, if this ends up holding, this will be a good long, in my opinion. Even if this liquidity is not swept, I still think this is a good long. Because of the fact that we're in a buy model, I think this will deliver us up to here. So I think I'll take this, guys. If we get a 5-minute close above here, I'll take this long. This happens in 3 minutes, right? Okay, if the 5-minute closes down, I'll probably still take it short. So guys, normally, okay, this is, I wish, this is why there's so many, there's so many things to look at trading, okay? It's the day before CPI, and we have a 5-minute inverse to the downside, okay? And it looks good, okay? But overall, my bias is really bullish, so it's very tough for me to take a short setup. This looks great, and it's possible it will work, but is it worth it to take when we have this very bullish reaction here, this very bullish move to the upside? I don't think so. So, I want to take this 5-minute inverse to the downside, but I don't think it's the best setup, personally. It looks great, okay? On any other day, if we had major liquidity that got swept, I would take this short, but It's very tough. Uh-oh, Brian. No, I did not take anything, bro. Nothing yet. This is super tough, guys. Like, I want to take this to the downside, and it looks good, but, like, especially if this low gets swept first, I can't take that. I would much prefer to take this 5-minute inverse to the upside. So, okay, does that make sense? Like, I like the look of the 5-minute fair value gap, but because of the bullish structure today, I don't think I'm going to take this. Yeah, so I'm just going to let this go, guys. Personally. And only, again, this is because look at this reaction after sweeping London low. Do I want to front run this bullish move? No. The only reason I think it might work is because tomorrow's CPI and they're generating liquidity, but I'd much rather take a trade to the upside here than to the downside. So let's see if this helps me or hurts me. Let's see if this ends up delivering down here. Or if we end up getting a big bullish reaction and close back above. So in theory, guys, this should come down and sweep this low. But again, I am not so keen on taking shorts today because of the fact we're super bullish. Oof, but in the short, the RR is not good. So, okay, in theory, this low should hit. But I've seen this happen before where they create a 5-minute IFEG right before buy-side liquidity, and then they basically push the market higher here before sweeping this low. So technically the RR is decent, okay? The short would go, you would enter from here, right? Your stop loss would be a 5-minute close back above. But I don't know where you're targeting because this is the start of a bullet, like a buy model. So I would not expect this to work to the downside. So I don't know where to target. But your stop to break even would be at this low. And I have seen this happen where we do this and then we're going to end up closing back above the 5-minute and hit this buy side. So I'm willing to take this 5-minute long if we get it. And it's going to be a pretty decent RR in my opinion. Right, your entry hopefully will be somewhere around here. Stop loss will be a 5-minute close below. Take profit would be both buy sides. So we'll see what we get. So I think that was the low, and this is probably going to pump us all the way up here, if I had to guess. Again, the only setup that I'll be taking is if the 5-minute closes above here. There's actually a really good 30-second long. But again, guys, the only setup I'm going to take today, it's going to be a small scalp. It's going to be close to a 3-to-1, hopefully, if we can close somewhere around here. But this is the only trade I'm taking to the upside today. 1 NQ. It's the day before CPI. I don't want to mess around and go crazy. But yeah. The RRK, if we do end up delivering here, your stop goes to break even, it's a free trade. But I don't know if we're even going to deliver to this low, so I have to be super careful. So guys, if this was like in super high premium, right? This high right here, these equal highs, super high in premium, we swept obvious buy side liquidity, and there was a lot of downside targets, I would definitely look for this to be an A+ short. But yeah, so Top Step is short. Oh, let me try and get Top Step TV. Hold on. All right, let me. I'm gonna include this in my exclude it from my social media block. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna add an exception here. Yeah, guys, I think this is probably gonna pump, especially because Top Step TV is short. Is somebody trading fair value gaps? No.
That entry though, great work, JD.
Who's short?
Its settlement price right at 46. So I was trying to get as close to that as possible.
53% of the market is
This
short
begs
right
the
now.
question, guys.
47%
What are
is
we
long.
doing shorting this market? You know what?
Yeah,
Market we're
right.
trading?
Or are they also talking
Right?
about not
We're
shorting
tapping
it?
on these. We're tapping on the ceiling of new highs. We got a little mini bull flag here.
Oh no! No,
We're
he's
playing the
talking about
failed
bull
upside
flags.
auction, which if this trade works out, Hogue in a test.
What is he on?
A solid setup.
Is that the?
Yeah, and it's a 3-bar reversal.
The
I
3
mean,
minute.
there's really two nuances. It doesn't hold, it doesn't hold, but
Oh, I'm on the 5-minute chart. Yeah, bro, that is
you
true.
got
There is a bull flag
you got
going
one of
on here.
Dakota's favorites with the 3-bar reversal. You got one of my favorites with the failed upside auction. S&Ps are not giving us any help, though. That's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was well.
Let's
Yeah,
get
if
these
we could
S&Ps
break
to crack
through-
below that IBI. Nick, see what you can do about that.
Smack it.
I'll get out and push.
Should we peel one? Mitigate risk a little better?
Oh,
two on.
sorry, I didn't see your comment,
I think
Robert.
we-
All right, this is annoying me. Hey, when you say enter 5-minute long, does that mean the trade is 5 minutes in length, or you're entering on the 5-minute time frame? It means I'm entering on the 5-minute time frame. So you guys can see here, I'm looking at the 5-minute chart. So what I'm looking for here is a close above this 5-minute fair value gap to go long. So what I'm thinking is a lot of people are trying to short this market here, and that it's not going to end up dumping. And that's just based on experience. I could be wrong. Again, we did inverse 5-minute to the downside, but the high time frame is bullish to me. And yeah, so we'll see what happens. Bum, bum, na, 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 na. Oph, do you think the pattern works in the market? What pattern, Kay? Robert Gang. So again, guys, I'm looking for a 5-minute close above this fair value gap. If that happens, a stop to break even will be at high of day, and I'll target these two highs here. Where do they come from? It's buy side liquidity on the hourly. So that's what I'm looking for today. Now, if I'm wrong and this ends up being an inverse to the downside, fine. All I'm looking for is a trade above this 5-minute fair value gap. I need the body of the candle to close above, and then I'll go up. Bull flag held and soldier and 3 black crows. No, okay, I don't do any of that stuff. I don't do the 3 black crows. I don't do the this, the that. All I look for is fair value gaps and liquidity. Everything else to me is nonsense. One thing I will note, though, on the higher time frames, pin bars and engulfing candles, I think, do work. And I can explain those in another video. But it's basically doing exactly what IFEGs do. It's just showing it on a different time frame. So like a pin bar is when the market closes like this, I guess is like a pin bar we closed in the lower third of the candle. And if we zoom in, if I replay the market to right here, there should be a pretty decent IFEG somewhere in here. Yeah, so this is like closing up and then closing down back below it. So this was actually a 5-minute short that I think we ended up getting, or maybe it closed way below, we'll see. Or was this the one that just collapsed? Yeah, so that's a pin bar. But yeah, so let me go back to the chart. So we'll see what we get here, guys. This could end up being a dump. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not trying to short on a bullish day. Yeah, but this is tough for sure. I hope this stops out, everybody, and delivers back into this 5-minute and goes higher. But this does not look like a bull flag to me, personally. So what I'm hoping, guys, is that we don't end up coming down to sweep this low and we just end up pumping right through this. I think there's going to be a random green candle here. At least I've seen this model play out before. Now, does that mean it's going to happen today? No, but still. The only setup I'm going for, a 5-minute close back above the fair value gap. Those of you who know what a fair value gap is, right? Down close candle, 1, 2, 3. Draw a box from the wick of the first to the wick of the third. Draw it out in time. If we get a 5-minute close above, this is my entry to go long, up to the to the buy side liquidity above us. And I'm going to take it with 1 NQ. 1, that's it. because tomorrow's CPI. I don't want to get caught in a huge down move if I'm incorrect. So. Wow, dude, Tesla is dumping. It's at 337 now. That's wild. Okay, so let's see if I'm right here. Let me get this random green candle. Okay, let's see, let's see. I hope this short doesn't work, guys, for the sake of the video. But if you're in this short, guys, if you took the IFEG short, stop to break even at this low. I would not mess with it. It's a bullish day. I don't see... I mean, if this is going to collapse, it's just going to do it. Right? If this sweeps this low and then goes up, I don't like that sign at all. I want to see this cleanly delivered down if you're in this IFEG short. $21,760. Yes, but also again, guys, this is a very bullish day. I don't if this is going to continue, we're not going to stop these traders out. This is going to go up and then come back later on in the week probably to take this out. I think this is a protected low if today is a bullish day. So, like right now, I want to see a very bullish reaction. I want to see this immediately rebalance to the upside. So anyone that was short from this leg right here just got stopped at break even. If it was me, I would have gotten stopped at break even here for sure. Because in my view, guys, if this is going to be bearish from here, this should just completely dump. I don't think this is bearish. This looks very bullish to me. So yeah. And guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stay on until the 12:10 macro. So once the 12:10 macro happens, I'm off. And if nothing happens, I'll alert something later in the Discord. But who knows? Maybe this 5-minute IFEG does work to the downside. But again, I don't like taking things when we have buy side right above us. It's a super bullish day. This is not an IFEG that I like to take. But if it works, awesome. Hope it doesn't for the sake of this video. And this will be my long. Yeah, it would be Warriors, but if this ends up getting stopped out, then my bias on the day it changes, because I think this is very bullish. We're reacting out of a 5-minute fair value gap. I don't want to see the market come lower than this. So if we start taking this low out, then to me, I mean, I completely changed my mind on bullish structure, and I would probably not take a trade if this low hits, because that tells me that price action is behaving very off, and it's telling me that we're basically preparing for CPI tomorrow. Dr. No, even 15-minute FEG. Yeah, we're also trading into a 15-minute here. I think this is going to react bullishly to take us up here. I don't think we're coming back to this order block. I think this is going to be the low and then we go higher. So if I don't see that occur, then I know that either I'm wrong or the market is behaving weirdly. Again, it's the day before CPI, so you guys have to be super careful. But I think that this is probably going to be the intermediate term low to deliver us higher here. And if the 5-minute ends up closing above the fair value gap, that's my long signal. That will be my one trade on the day. Now, if this is super bullish, guys, what will probably happen here is we'll get a very fast delivery above this, and I might not even get an entry, but we'll see. We'll see where it closes out. Bum, 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 boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, so I like this reaction so far. Do like it. But again, only the 5 minute is what I'm taking, guys. One NQ. I'm going to take this on a funded account, most likely. Not a cash account, not the day before CPI. But funded and eval, I think this is fine to take. But again, guys, I'm just waiting. Wow, I want to see what Tesla's doing, guys. I'm waiting for the 5 minute to close. Dude, what a dump. Wow. So you guys can see we're delivering into this monthly fair value gap. I think this is just coming down to rebalance, but this is a little bit nerve-wracking because we have a monthly fair value gap here that inverse the downside. Don't like to see that, to be honest, but basically I don't want to see Tesla trade below the mean threshold of this monthly fair value gap. So if Tesla starts trading below 310, I'm going to start sweating for sure. At least for the short term. Is that because it's just not an A+ setup? I think I would give this probably a 7.5, 8 out of 10, Brian, but because we've had this big up move already, I would have preferred to take an IFAG somewhere down here, which we didn't get. And it's CPI tomorrow, so I have to be extra cautious. So in normal days, Brian, I think this would be like an A setup personally, but because tomorrow's CPI, I am just being extra cautious in case they don't want to deliver us all the way to buy side and they leave this for tomorrow. That's what I'm doing with one NQ. All right, guys, patience, patience, patience. Wait for the setup to form. Again, guys, because it's CPI tomorrow, because we're already somewhat high up, I will take this with one contract only. I kind of want to front run this because I think this 5 minutes is going to get rebalanced regardless, but I'm not going to do it. What page are you looking at for the news releases, dates, and times? So that's forexfactory.com. But in the Discord, guys, it's under the news econ calendar section. But you don't need the Discord for that, guys. You can just go on forexfactory.com and you'll have it there. Yeah, CPI is where the money is going to be made, though, Greg. I think there'll be a really nice data candle setup. I will probably go over that in the mentorship under the course, the free course on YouTube. I'm going to cover how I trade days like CPI. I call it a data candle setup. Some IFEG traders call it the one setup for life. I call it the data candle setup, and it's a really, really good setup. And that's how I make most of my day trading money. And that happens at 5:30 a.m. Pacific, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. I'm going to be trading that in the Discord live. So For those of you in the Discord, you're going to get it in real time, no lag like on YouTube. So I'm hyped for that. It's going to be the first Discord session in the community because I said once I got to 1,300 subs, we're going to do that. It happened way faster than I thought. I did not expect it this early, but I'm not complaining. But I'm super excited to show you guys how that works for those of you who haven't taken a data candle setup yet. Yeah, I'm so excited for that. I have to double check to make sure that I can Discord live properly. I want to make sure everything is in check so there's no technical difficulties tomorrow. So if you guys are in there, I might do a test later today. I'll do a test in the Discord to see that it works. I want to make sure people have permission to raise their hand and speak if they want, because the Discord is pretty new, guys. I have about 60 people in there, but only, I think, 12 or 13 now that are there for day trading. You just taught me something. Oh, if you taught me I don't need to trade every day, the most important ones. IDKY, I didn't click until just now. Robert. I love to hear that, bro. That is, if there's one thing I could take away for you guys, it's that, okay? I always trade with a mindset of I don't need to make money, because I don't, okay? If you need to make money, guys, and you have this urgency to make money, you will probably lose at trading, because a sense of urgency to click buttons often leads to failure. I have other streams of income. I do real estate. I sell options. I swing trade. I long-term invest. I get paid in mutual funds. I get paid through dividends. I have a real estate company that I use to flip properties. Sorry, I don't know why I blacked out there. Oh, my camera just followed me. So I don't have an urgency to trade, okay? I don't need to make money from day trading. And I know that one setup, if I trade with the correct size, one setup can pay me for the whole week. Yeah. So that's what you have to think of it like. You don't have an urgency to make money. And almost imagine, even if it's not the case for you yet, imagine that you have this accumulation of profits that you've made over weeks and weeks and months of trading. You want to protect those profits as much as possible. So why rush into a trade? Take the A+ setup with the highest probability of winning, and then you just get to stack on top of those profits, and you don't have to worry so much about being in drawdown. Come on, market. Let's do something, please. Please, please, please. So you guys can see that the market is slowing down here after this distribution leg. You got to treat it like actual money, or it's like playing online casino games. Yeah, guys. There's two types of traders in this world. There are people that trade the right way, and they trade with real money. It's not a game to them. And there are people that want dopamine. If you want dopamine, this business is not for you. I'm telling you right now. This is boring for me. I sit here every single day. I do the same thing. Trading is not supposed to be fun, okay? If you want it to be fun, go to Vegas. You don't need to be trading, okay? You don't need to be trading. If you want it to be fun, leave the screens. There's other fun ways to make money gambling. If you want to be profitable, you need to sit and be disciplined, take one trade a day, wait for the A+ setup, and most of the time, guys, you're sitting here watching the screen, talking with your friends, because that's all you can do. Entertain yourself some other way. Find a good game that you like chess. I play a lot of chess online. Before I was live streaming, I played a ton of chess while waiting for my setups. Join a community of traders that have the same mindset as you. So if you guys want to join this Discord, I don't want you in there unless you actually want to trade like a professional. See that, guys? Kay's playing chess right now. If you are a degenerate gambler, I don't want you in my Discord. Okay? I don't. I have actual friends in real life that are complete degenerates, and they're in my Discord. But I'm close to kicking them out. Luckily, they don't post too much because they lose so often that kind of trading puts them off. But still, I have a friend who trades 3-day to expiration options. He loses almost every single time. Doesn't understand his errors. Every time I try and correct him, he just keeps doing the same mistakes over and over again. He doesn't want to learn. Many cents. What did I come into? I don't know, bro. I don't know. When did you just get in the Discord? I mean, in the live stream right now? We're talking about degeneracy and trading the right way. And, yeah. So, guys, like I said, I'm staying on until the 12:10 macro. And after that, we're going to get off the charts. If this setup doesn't present itself, it's all good. So we just swept liquidity a second time here, which I do like to see that. Trading again into the 5-minute, trading again into the 15-minute fair value gap. There is a nice looking 15-second IFEG to the upside. I'm not going to take it, guys, but again, I'm waiting for the 5-minute. If the 5-minute can close above, that's what I'm taking. Brian, so your Discord will offer long-term investing and day trading now? I'm already long-term investing, but could benefit from options. I just haven't looked into what I need. Yeah, guys, so the Discord includes all of my long-term positions. Any long-term positions I'm adding to my portfolios are included in the Discord. You get day trading. I'm going to do it again twice a week, 3 days a week on YouTube. I believe I'm going to say once I get to 2,000 subs, I'm going to take it exclusively to the Discord. I might do 2,500. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how. I need more people in there before I move it completely private. But you get live day trading alerts when I'm not on the screen. You get long-term investing. You get all of my option plays. So everything that I sell. Sometimes I do buy leaps. So like option calls as well, but very rare. And then my swing trades. So anything I'm swing trading. My swing trade success rate is about 88% right now. For the last 2 years. I've had an 88% win rate on my swing trades, and I think that that's a great way to make additional income, especially if you don't have time to day trade. I think that's a good thing to do. And again, you don't need a Discord, guys, to do this stuff. You don't need a Discord. You can find all this stuff on your own. It's just a help to have a community of people that are like-minded and have advice from somebody who's been doing it for a while. But again, you don't need that. If you have a model, you can swing trade on your own, and you can be extra profitable. In fact, I recommend swing trading to most people over day trading. It's a much easier way to make money. It's less emotional, and it's more passive. So if you're not willing to wake up every single morning and trade live, swing trading is excellent, and I highly recommend it. It isn't. I do include all my swing trades in the Discord, but again, guys, you do not need a Discord. It's not necessary. If you're new to trading, it helps speed up the learning process because day trading and swing trading, my model is the exact same. Doesn't matter what time frame I'm trading. I use the IFEG setup in my swing trading as well as in my day trading. It's just that in a day trade, it might take 15 minutes for my trade to play out versus with a swing trade, it might take 3 months or 2 months or 2 weeks, just depending on the setup. So, anyways. Yeah, 100%, Brian. I mean, I listen, guys, I'm not a professional trader, okay? I'm a normal retail trader just like anybody else. I've never traded for Wall Street. I'm not like a professional, okay? I don't use some crazy expensive tools. All I use literally is liquidity, lines and boxes. That's it. That's all you need. It's so ironic that like what people view as one of the most complex careers is actually somewhat simple. Now, I know it's simple just for me to say a line in a box, but it's taken me years to understand liquidity, how the markets move. And until you really understand that, guys, you're not going to be profitable. And it's not just that. Your psychology has to be on point too. You have to be willing to be disciplined enough to take 1 trade or 2 trades maximum a day. Especially if you're on a cash account like me. I have prop firms, I have cash accounts. Cash accounts, there are no restrictions, guys. You can't. There's nobody forcing you to take 1 or 2 trades. I could take 100 trades a day on my cash account with nobody stopping me. With a prop firm, which is why I recommend TopStep X, okay? This is what I use personally right now, and Apex. Apex allows you to limit the amount of money you lose per day, and it locks you out. You can't take another trade. TopStep not only allows you to take a max amount of loss, but it also allows you to take a max amount of trades. So you can set how many trades you want to take for the day, and if you take those trades, it locks you out of the account. If you are new to trading and you don't have emotional discipline, that will be a blessing to you. It's a lifesaver. But yeah, so enough ranting. If it works, no need for a discombobulated screen if you can simplify. Yeah. At the end of the day, guys, trading is complex. You have to understand how the markets move, but you can simplify it. And that's what I'm aiming to do with this channel, is to teach you patience and simplify things. Get rid of the fluff. The course I'm coming out with, I told you, it comes out every single Wednesday. The first episode's already out. Next episode comes out tomorrow at 5:45 Pacific. I'm trying to simplify all the BS. I've watched hundreds of hours of ICT information. Hundreds of hours. Like, probably thousands, honestly. And there's so much fluff. There's so much talking. I have taken all the knowledge that I know, and I'm trying to simplify it into one course. No video is longer than like 15 minutes. And I'm just trying to make it as simple as possible for people who don't have good attention spans. Although you should have a good attention span. If you can't even watch a 15-minute video, guys, you have TikTok goldfish brain, and you need to work on that. Like, these people, bro, like some of these young kids, I mean, even kids my age, I'm 28, so I'm not even a kid anymore, I guess, but young adults my age literally can't sit for more than like 5 minutes watching a video before they get distracted. No wonder you can't make money, because you literally can't focus. It's so sad. But hopefully I'm attracting a group of people in this community that are not degenerate NPC sheep TikTok goldfish brain people, and you're actually willing to put in the work. If that's you, then I want you in my community. Otherwise, please do not join. Oh. All right, guys. So again, we got 14 minutes until the macro time starts. For those of you who don't know, the markets run on an algorithm, in my belief, and these macro times, you can screenshot these if you want. These times of the day are when the markets tend to move the most. Not always, but a lot of the times they do. So if you take a trade within these time frames, you are much more likely to succeed. And this is actually supposed to be 10:50, sorry, and 9:50. I just re-updated this, so the macro times were off, but take a screenshot of this. I'm looking for a trade within this macro time. If we don't get it, we don't get it. Oh, what the hell just happened? Hold on, guys. My screens just went crazy. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry. I have like 4 monitors, and sometimes the software lags out. Many cents. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge. I'm still learning, but have been seeking out information daily thanks to people like you. Of course, bro. Again, guys, can't stress this enough. Everything you need to learn day trading is free on YouTube. You do not need any courses. You don't need any Discords. You don't need any of it. The only reason I would join a Discord is to be in a community, and also if you're new and you want to skip fluff, it speeds up the learning process. But that's the only reason. I did not learn this information from Discords. I learned all of this free online myself. It took me years to do it, and it's still going to take you years, even if you join a Discord, but it's just going to speed up the process. That's the only reason I would even consider it, for those of you who are new traders. Tyler, I'm back. I'm currently at work on a stream. I'm so pumped about joining your community. Let's go, bro. That hypes me up. Let's go, Tyler. Yeah, bro. I'm super excited to be there with you guys. And again, tomorrow morning, guys, at 8:30, I'm going to be live streaming in the Discord, and there's no lag like there is on YouTube. So hopefully we can get a really good setup. I'm going to teach you guys the data candle setup, which happens at 5:30 Eastern, 8:30 Pacific. Normally there's an A+ setup that forms, so that will be super exciting. And again, guys, if we get this set up today, I'm taking it with 1 NQ. And the reason being, I told you guys already, it's CPI tomorrow. So the odds of a successful trade today are going to be diminished because of that. At least clean delivery to where we're looking to go. Tyler, so do you work at a job where you can be like going back and forth, looking at the charts and stuff? Also, hopefully tomorrow, for wherever you guys are living, the 8:30 setup, hopefully it happens for you guys before work. I don't know what state you guys are in, but for me, before I full-time day traded, I was able to take setups at 5:30 a.m., and then I would go, I didn't have a job. I've always worked for myself. I do real estate, for those of you who didn't know. But I was able to stay on the charts in the mornings and then work on my real estate afterwards. Brian Joy's in Texas. Nice, bro. I'm actually potentially moving to Texas in a few months. So I'm in Los Angeles right now. I'm in Los Angeles, California. I don't know why I said that with a Texan accent. So I'm in Los Angeles right now, and I'm looking to move to Austin, most likely. I also want to open many senses in Arizona. Nice, bro. Tyler, for the most part, I check on the charts. I work in the HVAC trade. I love that business. I actually used to sell air conditions, not the industrial or the like the actual ones for the home, but portable air conditioning. When I was younger, guys, after I graduated from college. So I graduated with an accounting degree. Hate accounting. It's the worst thing of my life. Sorry for those of you who might be accountants. But I graduated with an accounting degree. Never ever worked a job. I worked an accounting degree while I was at school. I had this Asian boss, the worst woman in the world. She was literally like not even a human being. She just like was a zombie. Everyone was a zombie in my work, and it put me off. So I quit the job. Robert's in Philly. Tyler's in Washington State. Okay. So Washington State, the time zone there, are you guys, what are you, Central Time? I don't even know what Washington, I don't even know. Guys, honestly, I'm clueless. Or Mountain Time, I don't even know. But yeah, so I quit the accounting job, started buying and selling air conditioning units on OfferUp. If you guys know what that is, Let Go and OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace. There was a heat wave that year. That was 2018. And what was I going to say? Yeah, so there was a heat wave, so I kept buying all these air conditioning units for like $150, and I would sell them for $300. So I was racking in dough. And then I moved into real estate. I used the money that I made from that to pull a bunch of lists of vacant properties. I would cold call for like 8 hours a day. As an 18-year-old, bro, I would go to house appointments in a suit, like nervous as hell because I was scared that people wouldn't take me seriously as an 18-year-old. Then yeah, I ended up flipping properties with a partner. I would sell the contract to them and they'd flip it. But yeah. Just went on an Oregon-Washington trip. Olympic National Park. Nice, bro. I went to Oregon a few years ago. It's beautiful. Crater Lake, yep. The blue lake that's like 50 degrees. Yeah, it's super nice. Guys, can we get a setup here? Is that possible? Like, can the markets give us something? Or God forbid. Let's see if anything formed in the 1 minute. Oh, guys, wait, I didn't even see this. Are these perfect equal highs? Oh, okay, guys, so we have perfect equal highs as well. Wow, that looks nice. So maybe we can, hopefully we get one more liquidity sweep and then we get an equal high pump. That would be awesome. So, wow. Hopefully, guys, we get a setup to these equal highs. So again, for those of you who do not know, another concept that I love to teach, I mean, it's pretty simple, but when you have perfect equal highs in the market, the odds of these hitting are extremely high. Most of the time on the same day. Now, are we going to get a setup to it? I don't really think so, but we'll see. Again, for me, the setup is going to be the 5-minute fair value gap. Oh. But hopefully we get some kind of liquidity sweep one more time. Trade back into the 15-minute to... Oh, we already fully filled the 15 too. Oh, man. Okay, so we do have a 30-second forming right now. Okay, is this A+, guys? No. But if this 30-second closes above, wouldn't be surprised to see these equal highs hit. Let's just watch and see. Should I make this 50 so you can see the 30-second as well? Okay, so the 30-second never closed above, but... Oh, there we go. There's the 30-second. Let's see if that actually holds. Again, is this A+? No, but I wouldn't be surprised if it works. I would rather see a dump and then another IFEG to go up, but... Again, guys, my main setup today is going to be this 5-minute fair value gap. So we'll see what happens. Wow. All I'm saying, guys, is I'm just really excited for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, guys, there should be an excellent setup that forms. And that should be the day where we make our big bucks. CPI, if you guys need to learn this, we'll go on forexfactory.com. Okay, I'll show it real quick on the screen. forexfactory.com or in the Discord under the economic calendar section. Wait for the days with red folder news. Oh, President Trump tentative speaker today. Oh, God. Guys, that might move the market. We'll see if he ends up speaking. But the red folder news days that are already set up, not tentative. This just like appeared out of nowhere. Whoops. But these are the days where you want to look for setups. So tomorrow and Thursday are going to be the A+ setups in my view. So 30-second failed. So good thing we didn't take that. But I want to see these equal highs get hit. Again, for those of you who don't understand this, when there are perfect equal highs in the market, they are very likely to hit. So let's say we get like a 1-minute IFEG here. And then we trade down. Let's say we trade down here. And then we close above the IFEG. That'll be my setup. I'll take a partial at these highs. Maybe I'll take this with 2 NQs. Nah, I'll take it with 1. Sorry, guys. It's CPI. I'm not going to risk crazy money. Funny thing, my boss just rode past on a forklift, saw my phone, and gave me a nasty look. I want to trade so I can have fudge money. Damn, Robert, that's dedication, bro. I mean, obviously do your jobs, guys, if you have a job, but if you can look at the screens, I mean, these are the times to learn, right? So no IFEG formed here on the 1 minute, but you can see the 30-second one just formed. So I like this one better than the first, and we did sweep liquidity to the downside. So we'll see what happens here. But I do like this 30-second better. Oh my goodness. Okay, the macro time's about to start, so let's see if we get delivery here. Nah, I'm working on the machine right now. The video's in the background because I don't have YouTube Premium. Oh, damn, so you're just listening. Wow, this is so slow, guys. The last 2 days on this stream have been so slow. I'm telling you, the market should pick up tomorrow. CPI moves it. Good for you, Robert. Good for you, bro. So guys, I'm on for another 20 minutes and then I'm getting off the charts. Again, no trades were taken today, unfortunately, but if we get a setup, it'll be awesome. I don't think we will, but we'll see. So I hope, the one thing that I hope you guys learned today is discipline. There was nothing A+ in my eyes, nothing. So until something A+ forms, guys, I don't take a setup. It's that simple. Was this 5 minute pretty decent? Yes, but at the same time, we have CPI tomorrow and we're very bullish on the day, so I'm not expecting this to work. I would love to see the 5 minute deliver, so we have a 5 minute fair value gap right here. I would love to see this hold. Okay, I'm going to label it as a standard FEG. And then, okay, so this actually looks good to me. If this 1 minute holds, guys, and we close above this, I'm going to take this long. This is going to be my setup on the day. We swept liquidity. We're trading in from a bullish 5 minute fair value gap, IFEG. This is my setup for today, guys, if we get it up to the equal highs. If we don't get it, we don't get it. But this is what I want to see. Yeah, so you guys can see the 5 minute inverse to the downside is working, but where do you take your profits here? I don't know. So again, I explained this to Warriors for Yeshua earlier, but if this low ends up hitting today, guys, I'm not trading anything. This is not what I want to see. I want to see this deliver bullishly from here. I want this to be a fake down move. So until I see that, then I can't take anything. So like, let's say this ends up wicking here and we close strongly above with a candle here. I'm going to take this long. That's my only trade for the day. 1 NQ and I'm done. Okay, so this actually looks pretty nice. Again, I want to see a bullish close above here. That's the only situation I'm taking along here. And if we don't get it, guys, we don't get it. Yeah, so we really need to see this 15-minute fair value gap hold, guys. I do not want to see this break structure and start trading below this order block. So we have a bullish order block right here, right? An order block is a down close candle that we close above. That becomes an order block. So this is a bullish OB right now. So I'd like to see the market deliver from here, close above this 1 minute fair value gap to go long. That's the only setup I'm taking today, guys. Target will be the equal highs and the 5 minute fair value gap. If I was trading with 2 NQ, guys, if it was not the day before CPI, I'd enter 2 long after this candle closes above. Then I would hold 1 to the equal highs, and then I would hold 1 all the way up. Yeah, so I'm telling you guys, I don't like how this is going. So you guys can see that the 5-minute IFEG, it did work today, but again, guys, what can I do about that? This is the reality of trading, guys. People that you see clicking the button every single day, they're probably not profitable. I am telling you with a high degree of certainty. It's very unlikely that you're clicking the button every single day, multiple times a day, and you're profitable. Order block. Is the order block invalid if the candle taps into the wick of the body, or is it invalidated if it only closes below the OB? I mean, it's really just a close, honestly. So, like, if we start closing below the order block with a full-bodied candle, if it wicks, I'm okay with it. But if we close below, then definitely not a good sign. Wow, look at this pin bar that's forming on the 4-hour. Closes at 1400. Man, they are really making this market tough. Sheesh, crazy. So far, guys, we are still holding the OB. It's the full candle here, okay? 50% of the candle is right here. So I want to see how we react at this 50% level. Yeah, this does not look good, guys. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But I'm telling you guys, we do have equal highs here. Maybe they save these for CPI, but if not, these are coming today, and I'd like to see it. So if we can close above the 5-minute and the 1-minute, let's say we get a bullish reaction here and close above the 5 and the 1. This is a 5-minute fair value gap, and the 1 is the purple one you see right here. The fair value gap forms, the high of it is at the same spot for the 1 and the 5. So if we can get a close back above this and an immediate bullish reaction from here, I'll still look for longs. But if we start closing below this low right here, or even wicking below it, I don't even want to see that. So this needs to be where the low is for the day. Ryan, you have to do something about the yawning. Sorry, guys. I can't help it. So if you're in this short, guys, I would probably take my profits here, right? Because I don't know if these lows are going to hit yet. I would book most of your profits right here because we could easily get a reversal in the day. Like, this is where I need to see a low form. Oh, wow. What a day, huh? Did we just form perfect equal lows here? And we just formed perfect equal lows. So they might leave these as a target for tomorrow. We'll see. Or they might leave them today. But you guys can see the perfect equal lows that just formed here. I'm telling you, this is not by coincidence. This is not coincidence. These are going to get hit at some point. Just like the equal highs are going to get hit at some point right above us. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this top step chart. We don't need it for now. Make this full size. Dude, Tesla. Wow, getting smoked. Tyler, what would be the best way to reach you in Discord? You can add me as a friend, Tyler. DM me, or you can just post in the main chat. There's a, under the premium section, there's a chapter, there's a channel called main chat. You can just and then @oaf is my Discord short username, I think, or the Checkmate Trader. But you can click and you'll find my name, and then it'll tag me, and then I'll get a notification when you post. So you guys can see, guys, in the macro time, look what happened. We delivered to the downside. Now, did I know this was going to happen? No. But, yeah, so that's what happened. Look at this pin bar. That is crazy. Of course, Tyler. Most def, bro. Alright, so there's the equal lows. There's also another 1 minute fair value gap right here. I don't think this is half bad to look for a long either. So guys, if we end up dumping now past this, like, that's it. I'm not taking anything today. Okay, that's the maximum I want to see the market go lower. Otherwise, market structure is not what I think it is today. Oh, come on, market. Just give us something, please. So I don't think this is bad either, guys. If we end up closing above on the 1, let me see if there's anything I'm missing here on the 2, 3. If we end up closing above on the 1 here, guys, this is something you can try. I think it's a little bit higher risk. I would wait personally for the 5 minute. I think this, once this closes above, we're going back up here. But if you want to try something lower risk, you can try this 1 minute IFVG to the upside, but I don't even know if it's going to work today. Oh, guys, I'm ready to get off these charts. I'm ready. This is not good price action. I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. This 5 minute was pretty nice, okay? I said on any other day, if there was obvious buy-side liquidity, I would take this short. But we had LRLR right above. We had buy-side liquidity. Tomorrow's CPI. I did not think this was going to work. Or I wouldn't say that I didn't think it was going to work. It wasn't A+. But in this case, we did end up delivering to the downside. Great. So you guys can take notes on a day like today, day before CPI, 5 minute IFVG. Right here, sorry. This one. But again, I would never take this personally. Not on a day like today. But any other day, guys, this setup would have been, I would have gone full blown. Full port short. And especially if this would have happened after this buy side was hit. So let's say we came up and did this. Okay, we swept the buy side and then we got this dump that you can see here. This would have been A+. Wow, complete delivery all the way down to the low. Did you mean higher risk? What did I say? I thought I said higher risk. All right, guys, there is the sell side liquidity. Again, structure for me is now broken. I don't think this is A+ anymore to the upside. Could we get a long setup from here? Yes. Do I like I mean, I want to see like another... This is what I would want to see, guys, if there's a long setup today. Immediate reaction from here. I don't want to see it dump any lower than this. A sweep, and then one more sweep of liquidity and get an IFEG from there to go up. If we don't get anything like that, I'm not taking a trade. But if the low is happening, it needs to be somewhere here. Like, this is not what I expected at all. And because of that, guys, it repulses me from the market. Right? Why would I want to take something when what I expect to happen is not delivering? Sheesh, what a candle. But you guys see what happens during the algorithm time, right? The macro times I told you guys about. Look at this delivery. It's crazy. So somewhere along these lines, guys, I want to see a low being formed. Otherwise, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm getting off the screens. There's a tiny 1 minute fair value gap right here. Let's see what happens if we end up getting there. Wow. What a terrible day. Again, guys, this 5 minute worked great, but because of the nature of the day and because we had buy side above, I can't take this. Most of the time, this ends up failing. Oh, wow, this is so painful. Okay, so let's see what reaction we get right here from this little 1 minute fair value gap. Completely disrespects it. Well, we wicked. Okay, interesting that we wicked right there. So if you guys didn't take a trade today, I would say you should be proud of yourselves. There was literally nothing. This, again, I would take this if this liquidity got swept. It did not get swept, so I cannot take this short. We have equal highs above us. By the way, these are probably going to get hit tomorrow. Maybe they get hit today. It's possible, but I don't think so at this point. I think they're saving this for CPI. But keep this on your charts, guys. If I leave the charts today, keep these equal highs on your charts. These are going to be super important for tomorrow. And hopefully, what I'm guessing is going to happen is that we get a bullish move up in the London and Asia session to sweep these or come close, and then we get a sweep during CPI. Robert, made $960 on paper with tight 5-second stop watching the whole time. Why couldn't I be patient? Could have passed my eval today. So much hate. The gods are playing with me. So, Robert, all I hear in your voice is FOMO, 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 FOMO. And not a good mindset to have in these markets. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, what if this, that, who, then what? Okay, those things, yeah, and you coulda, shoulda, woulda, but wait for an A+ setup and just take it. That's the best advice I can give you guys. And so far today, I'm telling you, there was not one A+ setup for my model. Not one. And that happens, but the thing that separates a profitable trader from an unprofitable trader is most people cannot sit and not click the button. That's why you lose. Hate to break it to you, but again, guys, there was an A+ setup today, minus the fact we didn't sweep liquidity. If liquidity was swept and then we got this 5-minute inverse, I would be all over this. And you guys have seen me take this before live on the screen, make a few $1,000 on this exact setup right here. But because this buy side never got hit, I was not interested. Yep, Tyler. There's always an opportunity. There's always an opportunity tomorrow. That another great quote that Top Step has is trade for tomorrow. Okay, trade for how your tomorrow will feel. Right? If you go on tilt and you click a bunch of buttons and you lose a bunch of money, how do you feel? Waiting for the market to open the next day. You're gonna feel like garbage the whole rest of the day. Why did I take setups? Why did I do things? Kay says can't see the candle. Sorry guys, let me shift it over. But yeah, the days where you go on tilt, you lose money, you're not taking A plus setups, you feel like garbage. You feel like garbage because you're not taking what needs to be taken. You're not following your rules. I feel so much better, guys, if I sit throughout the whole day and don't take a single setup if nothing A plus forms. And I've learned that over time. Didn't just happen overnight. It took many days of taking bad setups and failing over and over and over and over again before I got into that discipline. You guys see this every single day. I do the exact same thing. I wait for an A plus setup. I know it can be boring. I know it's repetitive. But that is real trading, okay? What the things that you see online of people making 1000x this and 1000% that, they're not showing you their losses, okay? And the people that are taking 5, 6, 7 trades in a day, those people, I'm telling you, they're not profitable. I'm telling you right now. And if they are, it's for periods of time, and then they end up blowing an account because they go on tilt. So yeah. Interesting setup happening on the 15 second right now, by the way. Look at this. So your stop, that would be the IFG right there. Stop to break even at this high, and now it's technically a free trade. Tyler, this advice is pure gold. I've heard this from multiple different sources, and all of them are successful in the trades. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you. One trade a day is all you need. If that. I haven't taken a single trade this whole week. It's Tuesday. But I haven't taken one. Well, actually, did I take a trade yesterday? I took one 30-second trade yesterday. Sorry. You guys saw that on stream. It was a losing trade. Very small loss on an eval account, and that was it. Jose, are you going to be on Discord all day tomorrow or only for CPI? Well, I'm going to take a data candle setup, Jose, at 5:30 in the morning. And if we get an A plus setup, then we'll be done. But if there are no A plus setup forms, then we'll stay on the charts until we get something. But I will definitely stay on as long as possible, at least like 3 hours in the Discord. It's already been 2.5 hours here. But I want to teach you guys price action too. So for those of you who maybe are still too scared to take setups, or you still want to learn about how the candlesticks print and all my like biases on the day and theses, then we'll cover that too. So I'll stay on the charts to teach you guys and just like tape read and however you want to call it. But yeah, at least 3 hours we'll stay on in the Discord. Yeah, no YouTube tomorrow, Jose, sadly. Like I told you guys, there's quite a lot of people now that are joining the community, and I need to provide value to them more than just the long-term investments. A lot of them are joining because of day trading, so I need to give them the benefit of having live streams, something exclusive. So I'm going to do 2 days a week in the Discord, the 2 best days, and the other 3 are going to be on YouTube. Orders for Yeshua, interesting how fast orders are coming in. What, like on the tape? Or on the volume profile, or the whatever you said yesterday? I forgot the name. Cumulative delta. Yeah, and there is a free 3-day trial, guys. So if you guys want to check out the live stream for CPI tomorrow and learn the data candle setup, you can join for free. So WAP does require a credit card, I believe, but it's still going to be free. You just have to cancel before. And actually, I'll post the. I forget to do this all the time, but I'll post the link to the Discord here. I'll pin it so you guys can see it. If you guys want to join, again, there is a free 3-day trial going on, so you guys can see what it's all about. If you like it, by all means. But what would be cool here, guys? So we are trading into a 5-minute, or is it a 1-minute fair value gap? It's a 1-minute fair value gap. If we sweep liquidity one more time and get an IFEG, that would not be half bad to the upside. But we'll see what we get. I think I overtrade because of the environment. And all that I'm in. I think the glimmer of the money and excitement to get out of my local area makes it way eager to go on tilt. Yeah, bro, Robert, just promise yourself 1 trade a day. Get a prop firm, and have a max loss or a max loss or a max amount of trades per day, and that can help you with that. Nelson, yes, 3-day trial starting at 99 is so worth it. Getting into community when it's small and you have a chance to get one-on-one help. Yeah, 100%. 100%, Tyler. And yeah, guys, in the Discord, when I'm live streaming, I'm going to open up the talking channels. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. You can just chat. But if you want to ask questions directly to me while we're trading, we can do that. Team Checkmate is on the rise. Yeah, exactly. If we're not taking trades, I mean, listen, guys, everyone has their own models. But if you're new to trading and you're trying to learn, I would definitely advise being as patient as possible. Learn what an A+ setup looks like and take it. And today, there was a great one. It looked great, and I take this 9 out of 10 times. But because today we didn't sweep buy-side liquidity, I did not take this. And you can see it ended up being the high of the day. But again, guys, these equal highs, these should hit tomorrow. We also have equal highs right above it, buy-side liquidity. I think this is being saved for CPI. Perfect equal highs. Again, guys, I've told you guys about this many times on the stream. These are like a magnet for price. So guys, Top Step TV, somebody said earlier in the stream that Top Step TV was short. And someone shorted yesterday. So they were right. Top Step TV was right 2 days in a row. If they actually shorted, I don't know if they did, but. Okay, let me look at the 5 quick. Nah, I don't like this, guys. Don't like any setups yet. Yo, Benoj, what's up, bro? I remember Benoj. Benoj B. Daniel. Guys, Benoj is one of the OG Discord members. Yeah, long time no talk, bro. Back when I had like 300 subscribers, Benoj was in the live streams, and he is a Discord member. Just got off of a flu. Oh man. Bro, a lot of people are getting sick recently. A lot of people. Man, there's literally no setups forming here. No setups at all. So you can see on the 15-second, guys, we did get an A+ IFEG here, and it is delivering to the upside. I think we're probably going up to this high and this high right now, maybe even this high. But nothing on the high time frames, like the 1 minute, there's nothing here. Should be back on futures next week. Let's go, bro. So Benoj, I don't know if you've checked the Discord in a while, but we're live streaming tomorrow in the Discord for the first time. So if you want to join for the CPI setup, we're gonna do that. Perfect motivation. Keep pushing, bro, and follow a pro or an elite level trader and make smart moves little by little. Yeah, compound slowly but surely, guys. That's the way to do it. Don't always look for home runs. You'll see a lot of the times I take profits at the most likely level. Wow, I wish there was a 5-minute setup here, but there isn't. Oh, man, bro, man. This has been a tough day. All right, guys. I mean, nothing's forming here on the 1 minute. There was a pretty good looking 15-second setup. Did I take it? No. It's the day before CPI. And things should get a lot better tomorrow. Let me look at the 3-minute quick like Kay is saying. Yeah, so okay, there's a bunch of 3 minutes in this leg, so I'm not interested in this. If there was a 3-minute right here and we closed above it on this candle, I would have liked to take that long, but there was not, so. Not even a 2-minute. Oh, actually this 2-minute closed above. And we just swept this high, so I can't take it anymore, guys. This has been a very, very annoying day. Yeah, guys, so I think that will probably be it today. If I take a setup, guys, again, it will be in the live alert section. I don't think I'm going to take a setup today. Nothing followed through the way that I expected. I wanted this buy side liquidity, and we're not getting it. So if, guys, let's look back here. If we end up closing above this 5-minute fair value gap, I think these equal highs will come today. But until then, I don't think anything is A+ here. Yeah, today was expected to be chop, generating liquidity to both sides of the market before CPI. But guys, tomorrow we're going to look for a setup to these equal highs, hopefully. If we get it today, by all means, that's even better. But I think these are hitting either later today, tomorrow, for sure in the morning, and then CPI will probably deliver us all the way up to the highs up here and this buy-side liquidity. So with that being said, guys, I wish you the best. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't. I wish I could have taken something more A+ for you on the stream. But until I see you guys in the Discord tomorrow morning, wish you guys the best. And again, thanks always for joining the stream. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.